India have a very rich reptile fauna because India is a tropical country situated in a biogeographically crossroad amidst the Austro-Asian, Palearctic, and Oriental realms. With the diverse ecosystem and habitat types, snakes in India occur in wide spectrum of landscape from high-end cold Himalayas through dense forests, harsh desert, populated human settlements, and even in the coastline and beaches. So far in India, 675 species of reptiles with 320 snakes, 65 of which are venomous, 300 species are lizards, 35 species of turtles and tortoise, and 3 species are crocodilians. And amphibians are represented nearly 450 species, including 40 species of Sicilian and 2 species of salamanders, the vast majority, close to 400 being observed. This is all about herpetofauna. This session you are not going to see anything about amphibians. Other than that, I am going to talk about snakes, lizards, turtles, tortoise, and crocodiles. So these animals are protected by both statutory law and religious belief. Herpetofauna are an integral part of every Indian's life, directly or indirectly. India is with a very high human population as well as a diverse snake fauna in one of the prime hotspots for man-snake conflict. Not to mention, as much as half of world human snake bites occur in India. Against this background, it is important for proper understanding and management of country snakes, fauna, lizards, turtles, and amphibians are rather of an indirect relevance to the people. This presentation is intended for creating awareness about the common and widespread herpetofauna of India, along with the photographs and salient features. Okay, mostly people may not like reptiles because of their sluggish or dry skin or slimy. Now I am going to talk about the significance of it or general reptile characters. Reptile form one of the 4 classes of land-dwelling animal group with the backbone. The other 3 amphibian birds are mammals. Reptiles evolved from amphibians. Birds and mammals evolved from reptiles. You all know that. Generally speaking, reptiles differ from amphibians by their dry, scaly skin, from birds by absence of feathers, and from mammals by absence of hair or fur. The first reptile evolved 300 to 260 million years ago. All this except the Tatura lizard of New Zealand became extinct. The Tatura is called as a living fossil. The present day reptiles evolved 70 million years ago. There are about 6,000 living species of reptiles, almost double the number of living species of mammals. The 4 orders of reptiles are crocodiles, turtles, and snakes. These are the 4 orders. So, if you look at the table, crocodiles in the world, there are 22 species, out of which 3 are found in India. Among 42 species of turtles and tortoise, we have in India 32 species. Lizards, there are around 2,800 species, out of which 155 species are found in India. Similarly, snakes is the largest collection in India. There are 2,975 species, of which in India we are having 283 species. So the herpetofauna is very rich in India. Now we are going to see the some interesting and significance of reptiles. Most reptiles are carnivorous. Snakes are exclusively carnivorous. A few reptiles such as learned turtle, the marine green turtle, and green iguanas, they are vegetarians. Crocodiles, lizards, and turtles lay eggs which lie buried in the earth for incubation. Most snakes lay eggs. Some snakes give birth to live young. Example, vipers. All egg-laying reptiles lay egg on the land. Most reptiles replace their teeth through life. Turtle and tortoise have no teeth. You have to understand. Okay, the teeth is not a permanent one. It is replaced in throughout life. Similarly, turtles do not have any teeth. The brain in reptile is small. Reptiles have low intelligence and are ruled mainly by instinct behavior. But even in instinct, they are inferior to birds. The eyes of reptiles well developed, except in the burrowing forms. Burrowing in the sense animals which live in burrows or holes or underneath the sand. Reptiles are cold-blooded animals. This does not mean that the blood is cold, but there is no internal mechanism for regulating the body temperature as in the case of birds and mammals. The reptiles regulates its temperature by choosing its environment. Suppose if you take a mammals like a human being or birds, according to the environmental temperature, our body can change body temperature. But in the case of reptiles, they could not. They have to move to the respective habitat for their survival. Reptiles produce and use less energy than birds and mammals. They can go without food for long intervals, sometimes for a month. Okay, so they all slow eaters, and also maintenance in a captivity is also it will not take much cost on feeding. For various reasons, reptiles are destroyed ruthlessly. So many animals are many reptiles are killed by people without knowing the reason. Okay, they all think that all reptilians are harmful to human. That's not so. Maybe another few slides you can understand that. All species of snakes, crocodiles, turtles, and some species of lizards are protected under Indian Wildlife Protection Act 1972. So this gives the protection to all Indian wildlife, the killing or trading or anything against animals. Any human can be prosecuted and fined. They can be even put in the jail 6 months to 6 years, depending upon the crime. They all, that Indian Wildlife Protection is one of the strongest act in India. Yeah, anywhere else in the world. So the forest official can, they can put them jail or make the fine. If you want more details, there are book available. You can go ahead and study for more information. Okay, let me talk about the snakes. Snakes evolved from lizards in late Jurassic age. That means 135 million years ago. That means 135 lakhs years ago. That is more than 100 years before our human-like ancestors appeared on the earth. Yeah, they are our ancestors. Human not evolved that time. Okay, they are our grandfathers. Some scientists believe that snakes and lizards evolve independently of each other. There are about 2,975 species of snakes in the world, of which 283 are found in India. So that is, I told you in the previous slide also. The reticulated python is the longest snake in the world. The maximum recorded feet is 33. King cobra, the longest venomous snakes in the world. The maximum length recorded is 16 feet. Common bone snake, that's the smallest snake in the world. maximum length 9 inch. Most snakes are oviparous. Oviparous means they are egg-laying reptiles. For example, you take cobra, red snake, crane, python, they are oviparous. Some of them viviparous. Viviparous means they give birth to the live young one, like all vipers, green, white snake. These are some of the good example for viviparous. There are certain cases are ovoviviparous. Okay, so you can find there are different types of reproduction and things. The ovoviviparous means the embryo in the egg developed inside the body of the mother and the youngs are born. For example, take the sandboa. The common worm snake is believed to be parthenogenetic. The female reproducing without a male, that is called parthenogenetic. The only female specimen have been found. So far, no scientist recorded any male in the common worm snake. Once the eggs are laid, most of the snakes do not care of them. Okay, mostly they can lay eggs and that's it. The young ones, hatched, the incubation period is over. Then they will survive on its own. Some snakes guard their eggs, though they do not incubate them. Example, cobras, king cobra, crane, and checkered keelback. These are the snakes, they are not incubate, but they can guard the eggs from the predators and other things. So certain cases, like pythons, they coil around the eggs during the incubation. But they also not taking care of the young ones, but they will incubate. The skull bones of the snakes are loosely connected together. This and the flexibility of the skin make it possible for the snake to swallow animal much bigger than it itself. You might have seen, a lot of pythons. The head is very small, but it can swallow a goat, even a human being. That's because of the skull bones. They are loosely connected. They can consume any bigger mammals apart from. So all snakes are carnivores. Okay, now see some non-venomous snakes. If you look at in India, there are only 4 species of venomous snakes, remaining all non-venomous. Okay, the first one is the green vine snake. People think that is they are eye plucking snake. It's not so. It's not so. Okay, so they all mostly insectivorous and rat eaters, frog eaters. So they are very important for controlling the pest and rats. Then striped keelback and checkered keelback. These all found in waters. Then there is a Indian trinket snake. Then bronzeback tree snake. These are the non-venomous snakes. They are very colorful. They have nothing to do with any harm to human being. Yeah, another common wolf snake, rat snake. Then I told you the common worm snake. That is the smallest snake in India. I told you in the earlier slide that is a maximum length recorded is 9 inch. Then common sand boa, red sand boa, slender wolf snakes. They are very beautiful animal. They are nothing doing to harmful to any human being. Okay, these are the 4 common venomous snakes in India. Most of the death occurred these 4 snakes. Majorly, that Russell's viper, crane, and saw-scale viper. They are chemotoxin, and the cobra only is a neurotoxin. Now you can see, you can differentiate between venomous and non-venomous snakes. Now you are seeing the Russell's viper, a very deadly poisonous animal. This is ovoviviparous. So people, this is a non-venomous. They also called as a double-headed snake. The tail and head they look similar, so the name was came like that. If it is white, there is a leprosy. That's not so true. Okay, this is a non-venomous snake, and it is useful for agriculture and for free aeration in the earth. This is a reticulated python. I told you that's the longest snake in the world. Maximum length recorded 33 feet. It is non-poisonous. It will kill the prey by constructing its body. Yeah, this is a cobra, our Indian cobra, or we can call it a spectacle. It's having two specs-like structure, so they are a spectacle cobra. Yeah, it never bite any human on its own. Whenever it was disturbed or unknowingly you put your hand or body for protection purpose, they are biting. There is no intention to bite anyone. Okay, cobra, it takes 3 to 4 rats every day, and it's a very good rodent controller. Not only this one, and also red snake. This is a green wine snake. The next one is king cobra, another poisonous snake which lives in the dense evergreen forest. There is no connection between human being. There is no much problem between king cobra and the human. Okay, this is the only snake in the longest venomous snake. It eats, its main prey is other snakes. This is the only snake in the country which construct the nest and lay the eggs. It's a very charming, very good, very beautiful snake. You might have seen in BBC and National Geography. They are very human friendly when you practice with them. Its food may rise up to 2 to 3 feet height. It's the only snake which will build nest by using leaf litters. This is the situation we kept in captivity. Next, we are going to talk about crocodiles. Crocodiles, alligators, and gharial are put together known as crocodilians. They first appeared on the earth about 190 million years ago. That means 190 lakhs years ago. They are the last true survivors of the huge reptile-like dinosaurs, which dominated the earth for 150 million years and then became extinct 65 million years ago. The crocodiles in all over India, there are 22 species, of which 14 species are found in tropical and semi-tropical parts of the world. 7 species of them are alligators, and 6 in America and 1 in China. There are 7 species of alligators, 6 in America, 1 in China. There are 3 species of crocodilians in India. One is marsh crocodile, second saltwater crocodile, and gharial. Maybe I will show you the next slide, the pictures of all 3. Crocodiles can be distinguished from the alligators by the long fourth tooth of lower jaw, which sits in a groove on outside of the upper jaw when the mouth is closed. That's the only difference between alligators and crocodiles. Other things, no one find out the difference. So this is one of the very important unique character between alligators and crocodiles. In the alligator, this tooth is not visible when the jaw are shut, as it is accommodated in a bony pit on the upper jaw. When the mouth open only, you can see the things. Then gharial you can find out very easily. because they are having long, narrow snout. The male gharial, when mature, grow pot-shaped knob on its snout. So that is easily you can distinguish male, female in gharial. I will show you in the next slide. 17 of the 22 species of crocodilians are now on the verge of extinction. So most of them, nearly 80% of the crocodiles are in under threat or endangered or either vulnerable. The crocodilians are vary in size from 4 feet to the Cuvius dark caiman is the one of the smallest crocodile in the world, which is found in South America. Then 26.5 feet, that's saltwater crocodile, that's the biggest, which is found in Indo-Pacific regions. Okay, the crocodiles live up to maximum 56 years we have record in captivity. Most of them live in freshwater. Most of the crocodiles, I told you there are 22, out of which 2 species of American crocodile and saltwater crocodile live in saltwater estuaries. Sometimes you can, while visit the zoo, the crocodiles keep their mouth open to allow evaporation and thus regulate the body temperature. So the crocodiles have numerous teeth. Each tooth is replaced about every 2 years. Their night vision capacity is increased by presence of cell layer called tapetum within the eye, which reflects light and increase the light usage. So that night vision is very strong in crocodile. Their sense of hearing is also very well developed. They can hear even underwater. Unlike other reptiles, crocodilians cannot stick out the tongue. The tongue is fused to the lower jaw. So the number of eggs laid varies from 5 to 150 depending on the species and size, age of the animal. The sex of embryo is determined by the incubating temperature of the eggs. That is very, very, very important. The low temperature produces the female and high temperature produces a male. But this is quite opposite in turtles. Okay, this is so this is one of the conservation factor. If the environment always in more temperature, more than 30, 35, there is a chance of getting mates only. If the maybe future, these species may suffer because of the high temperature. Okay, now we can see the crocodile. Now this is a moss or mother crocodile. Right now in the zoo we are having more than 100 number of marsh crocodiles are. See the facilities we provided to them. There is a small pond which is having a depth of 3 feet and there is a bamboo thickets. So look at the picture. There are 3 species of crocodiles. Gharial, there's a long snout. I told you in my earlier talk. If you see here in the top, this is a female. In male, it is having a pot-like structure here. This is mainly eats on fishes. The marsh and saltwater crocodile, they can hunt any mammals or fish, anything. Here we are the in our zoo, the gharials fed with this fishes, and marsh crocodiles and saltwater we are feeding deep. See, this is the gharial enclosure. You can see the pot-like structure. That's a male. If not, even in the breeding season, it will have a very bulky portion. It's like look like a inverted part. From that, you can easily identify them. So we are regularly breeding them. The last year, before last year, they laid eggs and regularly breeding. It's one of the endangered species. It is having a protection status. So there is a breeding program is going on. Partner is the species coordinator. Okay, these are some of the exotic crocodiles. American alligator, Then American crocodile, Cuvius dwarf caiman. You see the size. Okay, American alligator, the biggest one. Then Cuvius dwarf caiman, the smallest one. I told you in the text, I explained you. This is a picture. You can easily visualize and you can keep it your memory. Okay, next group is turtles. The tortoise, turtle, and terrapin are all together known as Chelonian. There are about 242 species of turtles in the world, of which 32 are found in India. They also vary in size from 3.25 inch long. That's a mud turtle. I will show you the picture of the mud turtle in the next slide. And to the giant Calabacus tortoise and the Aldabra tortoise. They all 4 feet length and 250 kg of weight. Imagine. Similarly, the leatherback sea turtle, that is live in marine or seawater. The maximum length is 6.5 feet and 650 kgs. See the variation from 3.25 inch to 6.5 feet. Then they appeared on the earth about 200 million years ago. Okay, they are the longest living reptiles, though accurate statistics are not available. Some are known to live for over 100 years. The shell of turtle is in two halves, the carapace above and the plastron below, joined on each other. Okay, that is a protective mechanism for turtles and tortoise, the carapace and plastron. Okay, whenever any danger arises, they can retrieve the legs and head inside the shell. So they can escape from the predators like turtles or the vultures, other things. Similarly, turtles have no teeth. Okay, but the jaws are generally equipped with the sharp serrated edges. The serrated edges helping them to cut the food. I will show you in the film how the tortoise eats the lady's finger. The turtles have excellent eyesight. At least some species recognize even colors. Most aquatic turtles are carnivorous. You know, carnivores. Carnivorous means they are eating other animals or flesh-eating animals. Land-dwelling tortoises are herbivores. Okay, you can differentiate. Turtles live in water, tortoise live in land. That's the difference, main difference between the turtle and the tortoise. All species of turtle tortoise lays the eggs on earth. The number of eggs varies from one species to one egg to 200 eggs in a single clutch. The eggs are leathery, not like hen or birds. They are having a thick-shelled eggs, but reptiles, they are leathery eggs. The time taken for egg hatch may vary from few weeks to nearly 10 months, depending upon the species. Turtles play an important role as scavengers in the aquatic system. In the forest ecosystem, I know are the scavengers. Even in city and villages, crows are the scavengers. So the turtles, either in the marine or freshwater ecosystem, they are the cleaning the aquatic ecosystem. Here, the sex of embryo is determined by the incubating temperature of the air. Here, the low temperature produce male. I told you in the crocodile, the high temperature produce you male. But here, the low temperature produce males and high temperature produce female. If anything goes in any catastrophe goes in the environment, so this will problem for them. Turtles have been ruthlessly exploited cheaply for food and because of false belief about their medicinal properties. Yeah, these are some. I told you the largest and the smallest turtles. See the giant Calabacus tortoise and Aldabra tortoise. then leatherback sea turtle, then mud turtle. See, this is, in the picture it's you are seeing a big, but it's a very small. I told 3 inch something length. It's a very smallest turtle in the world. Yeah, these are the turtle and tortoises. I told you this is star turtle. This has been smuggled to various countries. Where in our Chennai airport, very often confiscating these species. And the carapace used for some ornamental purpose. And no, some Southeast Asian countries, they are rearing as a pet animal. Then here is a black turtle, which lives all freshwater turtle, and another one is spotted pond turtle. You can see them in our ponds, both black turtle and spotted turtle. This is a flapshell turtle, which lives in underneath the mud. So you are finding them very difficult. But we are keeping all of them in our zoo. Yeah, from here I wanted to tell you, you can easily differentiate male female. When you see the ventral region, there is a depression. If you find the depression, that is a male. If you see the flat area, flat things, that's a female. That will help the male to mount the female. See, look at in our zoo, the lady's finger were deliciously eaten by the star tortoise. It's a purely, I told you, it's a herbivorous. See the walking. There is a story you might have read or you can taught by your teacher. So the tortoise are slow learner, but it got victory over the rabbit because of the confidence. See how they are eating. So using the front leg also as one of the grip and consume the things. I told you they don't have any teeth. Okay, the edged things only, they are cutting. They are the bones like a cutting blade, and see the cutting and swallowing. So many people kill them, and their flesh is eaten by people. There are lot of wrong belief among them. It's having the medicinal value or aphrodisiac. It's not true. They are also playing a major role, they are found in dry forest, scrub-dung forest. There they eat cactus and a lot of grass, shrubs are the main food there. See the pond turtle or black turtle, which lives in water. They are, all of them are carnivores. They can eat flesh. They are not vegetarian, as like the tortoise. Now we covered snakes, tortoise and turtles, and crocodiles. The last one is the lizards. You all seen the lizards, our house calotes, which you can find in your garden or your backyard. The order lizard comprises of house lizard, garden lizards, chameleon, skinks, and monitor lizard. Then there are about 2,800 species are so far discovered throughout the world, of which 155 species are found in India. They are mostly tree or ground dwelling. The biggest lizard in the world is Komodo dragon in the Indonesian islands. 6 feet long, 140 kg weight. Imagine the biggest lizard. Komodo dragon. Similarly, the smallest lizard in the world is Caribbean dwarf gecko. See the size 1.5 inch. That's the length, and 2 gram weight. That is the smallest one. The water monitor is India's largest lizard. Maximum 8 feet length from head to tail. There is only one species of marine lizard, that is marine iguana, that lives in Calabasas Island. There is a flying lizards also in India, that is a Draco. The Draco has a modified wing like a structure on either side of the body for gliding from one branch to another. They are gliders. It cannot fly like birds. The green iguana is the only herbivorous lizard. Eats insect and when it's young. You all know that chameleon, Pachundi, changes its color according to its environment. Wherever you put that animal, it will, according to the ground situation, it can change the colors. That is the adaptation. The people, they will compare the chameleon with the people who are changing colors. That's not true. Okay, it's adaptability. So nature given that changing colors is a adaptation for their survival. None of the lizards in India venomous. There are two venomous lizards in the world. One is Gila monster and bearded lizard, both found in parts of US and Mexico. Cases of food poisoning are sometimes attributed to house lizard in the food. The flesh of the house lizard is not poisonous, but since the lizard carries a load of salmonella and other bacteria in its stomach, if this contaminates, the food poisoning can occur. Okay, there is a lot of even the non-mold skin, some of the house lizard pollen, the people are vomited, so on. Actually, that's not a poison. That is, there are some salmonella and bacteria found in the body that is causing the things. Monitor lizards also exploited for the skin and the flesh. Most of them are coming under Indian Wildlife Protection Act. There is a Caribbean dot gecko, the smallest one. Then Komodo dragon. See the biggest lizard. Then there is a I told you the venomous lizard. These two, bearded lizard and Gilania monster. I told you in South America and Mexico. These are the poisonous. Other things are non-poisonous. Okay, you can go through quickly the some of the lizards: house gecko, spotted gecko, chameleon. See the monitor lizard. I told you the skink. Then it is a garden lizard. These are some of the lizards I shown you for your. Now this is the largest lizard in India, water monitor. I explained earlier that is maximum they can grow to 8 feet. In ancient time, our people used the skin for making drums, kanjra, like that, some music instruments. Even that, in our earlier time, our soldiers, udumbu pudi nu solluvaanga. They are gripping. Even you put them in a wall, they can hold firmly. You can climb such a powerful things. The echoes having the sack and the limbs, they can stay on the vertical horizontal roofs. That is the God created so many special adaptation to them. You can look at this here. They are having the males having, it's a green iguana, having a long broad throat fan in males. That is a smaller size in female. See the green iguanas. They are breeding in our zoo. See the enclosure, even they are within the glass weaved enclosure. We have planted a lot of perch and live plants. So, the concept of our Aringaranna also, every animal should live happily and reproduce. That is our objective. See the some, in the males their crust spines are larger and big, but in the female it is very less number. This is a female. See the nostril. See, now look at the crust spines. Males are longer and large. This is another enclosure for red iguana. The scientific name is iguana, both of them. But you can see the red iguana. You see the greenish environment. It's a male, female. As I explained you, all characters which I explained for green iguana is applicable to red iguana also. It's not a separate species. It's a color variant. See the eye. Yeah, this is my last session. This is our total. There are 4 groups. Snakes, we are having 17 species, 163 numbers. Turtles and tortoise, 7 species, 89 numbers. There are 4 species of lizards, 20 numbers. There are 9 species of crocodiles, 146 numbers. Totally, Aringaranna Zoological Park having 37 species and 418 numbers. We can quickly go through see the venomous snakes. We are having all 5 varieties: king cobra, Indian cobra, viper, Russell's viper, common Indian kite, and saw-scaled viper. On right side, all of them are non-poisonous snakes. We are having 3 species of pythons, and all of them non-venomous. Okay, these are the crocodiles and turtles and tortoises in AAZB. I told there are 9 species of crocodiles: marsh, saltwater, gharial, they all Indian. Nile, spectacled caiman, dwarf caiman, Siamese, moorlet, west Arden, they all exotic. Exotic means they are from other countries. Similarly, we are having turtle tortoise. There are 7 species: star tortoise, black turtle, flapshell turtle, pond turtle, Assam roof turtle, and the tiger turtle. These are found in India. Only the red-eared turtle, which is exotic. Then lizards, we are having 4 species: common monitor, water monitor, chameleon, green iguana, and red iguana. Okay, thank you for watching us. I hope you enjoyed my class.